As you leave Castle Kennedy, walking along the Southern Upland Way, you'll pass a small gatehouse and head here into Stair Estates. As you come down this driveway, you get to a loch with two castles on the other side. The more modern of these is Loch Inch Castle, which is the current home to the Earl and Countess of Stair. The other is the ruin of Castle Kennedy itself, and this sits at the heart of Castle Kennedy Gardens. The Southern Upland Way takes you alongside the loch and into some woodlands along the other side. But you really are passing within a few hundred yards of Castle Kennedy Gardens, so it's well worth taking a detour to go and explore them. I'm going to go and meet Susanne Peet from Castle Kennedy Gardens to find out a bit more about them. So here we are, standing in the middle of this fantastic garden with this dramatic ruined castle at the middle of it. How old is the castle and why is it a ruin?
It's an amazing story actually. So unfortunately the castle burnt down in 1716 whilst the second Earl of Stair was away in France. The story goes that he sent word that he was heading home, and as they do, all of the household staff started tidying up. That evening the maid smothered the fire in the drawing room and headed to bed. In the middle of the night everyone was awoken with a blaze, and the whole place sans one image of the Stair's son and two other images, unfortunately, were burnt to the ground.
Oh no.
So the shell of the ruin is all that remains, and obviously that's deteriorated slowly over time, and we're in the middle of maintaining that. And you would think that he would be very distraught with the way that the castle burnt and, you know, stamp his foot and say, I'm done with this. But actually almost straight away he started crafting the gardens around the castle, and the top end of the garden was crafted over the 20 years from that day.
Fantastic. So these whole gardens have just been built around the castle ruin.
Absolutely. So over time each earl has taken up their mantle, and you can see it as things change with the, you know, the romantic Victorian period right the way through to modern day, where we're still crafting it. If you come on one of our guided walks, you'll see that a lot of the landscapes and landforms and structures were actually crafted by the army and their horses and carts way back in the day.
And if you want to come here to visit, what's the best time of year to come?
It depends what you like. So if you're one of the fantastic people doing the Southern Upland Way, snowdrops through winter is beautiful. So February and March are the peak periods to see those. And a lot of the snowdrops are actually featured on the Southern Upland Way. Throughout the gardens we have swathes of them, so it's quite unique where you can see our castle and the snowdrops in the background. And as we head into spring, as we are now, we've got swathes of daffodils, crocus, and they're all around the outside of the loch. From roughly now, we've got some blooms behind us with rhododendrons, which we're world famous for, camellias, magnolia, azaleas. They all start flowering from now right the way till the end of June. And we have a summer events program including open air theatre, movies, you name it, school holiday programs. So there's just something for everyone all year round.
Fantastic. And when you do come here, what parts of the garden are the absolute best? What are the bits that you must not miss while you're here?
Everybody's favourite is the round pond. It's 2 acres, and we do have some beautiful benches around the outside where you can sit and contemplate. Historically, some people have been known to actually pen a poem down here.
Fantastic.
At the top of Monkey Puzzle Avenue, just to our left, is Loch Inch Castle, which is the current Earl's residence, and to our right, towards the entry, is obviously the castle ruin. And then it's on an isthmus in between a white loch and the black loch, and there's some spectacular vistas that you can see from all sorts of points in the garden.
Excellent. And I know, as well as being a formal garden, this is a really important place for wildlife, isn't it? What might you see when you come here?
So obviously we've got some native geese which are here all year round. If you're doing the Southern Upland Way in winter, you might see the white-fronted geese, you might see them. But essentially, keep your ear out. We've got birds of prey, we've got woodpeckers, finches, thrush, and all the small birds in between. There's been the odd otter, and definitely deer have been spotted here as well. So if you're quiet enough, you'll spot something, that's for sure.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for meeting me. It's been really amazing visit.
No problem, thanks.
Castle Kennedy Gardens is a fantastic place to visit while you're doing your adventure along the Southern Upland Way. Or if you're in the area, just come here for a day visit. As well as the gardens themselves, there's loads of short walks in this area. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do click the like button below and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss more videos about places to visit along the Southern Upland Way. Thank you for watching.